Another night, another episode of Dungeons and Dragon Age, episode 35. The Misfits survived a giant ancient white dragon last week. Let's see what happens to them this time. Week 35. Surprised you guys aren't fed up of listening to me yet. Last we left off, following your final ascent to the top of the Frostback Path, meeting, greeting, and defeating the Archdemon's chosen warrior, a bone-faced sorcerer, in possession of the Dragon's Eye, as well as the Dragon Mother herself. After this grueling battle, you sent the Dragon's Eye back to Old Haven in the possession of a gold dragon. To the Dragon King's Lord, Draken. There's lots of Druz. The Dragon Mother herding her thunder back into the nest before a huge, black, dragon-shaped creature with green dragon fire dropped her and left her body strewn on the mountainside. The colossal, black-shadowed monster circles the top of the mountain, and that is where we're going to come back to this week.
I love these little recaps. Instead of turning around saying to the viewers, you want to know what's happened? Watch last week's. It'll take you a few hours, but get on it.
These recaps aren't for the viewers, they're for you guys.
Well,
I don't have bad memory.
You know.
I know how bad Bold memory is.
Where are we? What's going on here? Hang on a minute. Who are you?
Bob, to tell you the truth, I'm knackered.
Well, I'm going to let you just... Hold on. Let me get descriptive for a second.
Yeah.
Mojo, you are currently a bat, still in the cave.
See, I didn't transform back, did I?
No.
Yeah, you did.
Basically, you're currently a bat, still in the cave, and 20 dragons have just flown past you at full pelt as they all fly back in. This is all you know at the moment. So 20 dragons have just flown past this little... And what I'm going to get you to do, because while you're a little bat and all these dragons are flying past you,
down on the thing.
before I start getting serious, would you roll me a dexterity saving throw?
How well can you dodge dragons?
Well, this is basically it, because there's going to be a lot of dragons passing through, and there's going to be a lot of wind created in this tunnel that this tiny little bat is hiding in.
They love it here.
Yeah. We love it. Dumbasses.
Well, better get the fuck out.
Jeff Dunham daring me.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. I know references.
Yes.
Right, so dexterity. I have a 17 and a +1 on my modifier, so 18. 18,
cool. Right, so as these 20 dragons come in, I'll give you clues to what the DC was. As these 20 dragons come flying past, the wind gushing down this cavernous tunnel, you as a bat thrown everywhere, smashing into the rocks, unable to hold on to the polymorph as you turn back into Mojo and crash against the floor. No damage, but as for the other four of you, even though I've only got 2 of you in, as for the other 4 of you, you're currently out on the mountainside. The black shadowed creature is still flying over the top of the mountain as the Dragon Mother lays within 250 yards of you, laying on the mountainside. As the large black creature lets out a huge, monstrous roar, you cover your ears. The screech so deafening. Mojo, you're still in the cave. The screech so deafening. Would you roll me a wisdom saving throw?
Can I not just shout out to the dragon and go, look, that one over there is called Lindworm. It's a free snack.
Well, God damn it.
We don't have to watch him eat his disgusting
Typical
food. Or
I got a 14 + 8.
I got a 3.
Awesome.
Look at the camera there. You know it's a low one when he normally looks at the camera. I love it. The anticipation. 3.
Xander, this is where your sorcerer's tally is going to come in.
Oh god, I'm fucked.
So as the screech comes down and hits your ears, although it's successful on the DC, your 14 sorcerer's points, you're going to take 7 hit points.
Yeah, that's fine.
For the success. But as it strikes you, your staff reverberates, continuing, throwing out a huge wave of force, and that's what hits poor old Bob.
Oh no!
And I'll roll for the other one. Hold on. No, and they're both all right. And Bob gets hit. So Bob, that'll be 14 points of psychic damage.
Oh, what are you doing that for, Edda?
It ain't me.
I just saw you do it. You shot me. Stupid lizard.
And
Ow.
If I hit you, I will tell you.
as your staff then pulls back in all the power, you get hit and thrown to the ground. And what did you lose? 7 hit points.
Yeah.
You lose 7 hit points from your from your permanent hit points. So you are now
From the max HP.
7.
-7 max HP. Oh, that's even worse. Gutted. I thought it was funny.
I don't know how to. I'm gonna put that down on my notes.
Yeah, well, this is why D&D is better on pieces of paper.
Yeah.
Yeah. Agreed. Where the fuck are my notes from
Don't get
last
me wrong,
week?
D&D Beyond is great if you're sticking to to exact 5e rules. But yeah. So yeah, so you're down to 67 max HP.
Oh, there we go. There's the one. There we go.
But as your HP drops, what Ander does gain is his eyes blacken and his skin firms. You're going to gain 2 points to your AC as your skin starts to harden.
Oh, wow.
But
That
as your
is
skin
like
starts to harden, you start to notice that your black scales start to turn grey.
Ooh.
Oh, I know what's happening. Well, I think I know.
So do I.
Oh, no, you don't.
Or do we?
I've got an assumption.
Come on in.
While you're starting to sort all of that out, as this screech now wrecks and wakes up all of these dragons that have just flown into the nest. Mojo, roll me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, no.
As all these young dragons, all 60 of them now.
Yeah, now. Yeah, you're going to turn this into one of those comedy things where it starts off at a certain number, and then every time you mention the dragons, the number just goes higher.
Oh, if you remember, there was about 20 flying around the top.
Oh, I know.
And falsely asleep.
And now there's 60 all in the nest.
Oh, this is going to be fun. What did you do Thursday night? Oh, I just made constant dexterity saving throws. I have no idea what you're on about. Let's leave it that way.
What were you dodging, dragons? Oh no.
It's not good. Yay.
Plus 1. So
Wait.
actually 3.
I'm not trying to meta game, but
Stop metagaming.
danger sense gives you.
Yeah, it's not metagaming. It's
I can't believe you
reminding you of-
metagaming. Can't believe it.
You get advantage on your
You
dexterity.
get a
saving
function
throws.
on deck saves,
Oh, okay.
so get the higher number.
Right, 19. Oh, really hurt. Need some painkillers.
Oh, that's much better. 9.
It's much better than a 2. We'll give you
Yeah.
that.
Well, as all
No,
of
no,
this,
no, it was an 8, but a 9 with the +1.
now this time as a full-grown Goliath, as all of these dragons start passing through this, hearing this giant loud roar from atop the mountain, you can't escape this time. You're getting hit by wings, by feet, by claws as it's coming through, and you're going to take 19 points of bludgeoning damage.
No.
Ooh.
I said hello.
I mean,
19
it's
points,
60
fucking
dragons flying out of this.
Fucking hell.
The sight that you all behold, almost like a flock of starlings moving in perfect formation as all of these dragons fly out of the front of this cave, fly high up into the sky where this giant black shadow is flying around, and proceed to bombard it with various flames, acid, poisonous gas, etc. as they attack this giant black dragon shaped creature that has been circling the top of the mountain. The fight continues for about 30 seconds before you notice that the black dragon eventually gives up the fight and starts flying off into the distance towards New Haven. What should I say? Head south.
Oh.
Well, I'll be fucked.
Who got the dragon thingy?
I
Who's got the
sent
dragon thingy?
I sent it back to Draken. That was the promise.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah.
That reminds me. I need to go send a message to them. And I'll send a message to Draken to let him know it's on its way.
I thought you did that.
I wanted to, but we didn't get time to.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that was right at the end.
But now.
Well, then, what's the message? 25 words.
How many words?
25.
Just do it in a repeated sentence. Please send books. Need to read.
And ink. You need your ink and all.
It's fair
I'm going
enough.
to say vague until we go to the next village for that. Anyway, let me go say my words. Dragon, it's me, Ada.
Hurry up.
No, you should have said 5 words. You would have been a lot quicker.
He's only got to 4. If you shut the fuck.
Thank you. Now, the dragon's eyes on its way.
The dragon.
Fire, golden dragon.
You don't count syllables, you count words.
No, I'm only counting the words. But I'm counting the ums.
Ah, yeah.
Sorry
Nine
for
left.
taking so long.
Taking so long. 4 left.
Mojo says hi.
Mojo says hi.
I never said that. No, because I don't know where Mojo is.
It's true. You're still in the cave laying on the floor going, "Ah." You don't have to say 25 words. You can just say.
I know, I'm just trying to think if I could actually say something. Sorry for the trouble.
Sorry for the trouble. There you go. All 25. Marvellous.
It's the part when you press send and it comes up saying error. Please try again.
got no network, mate.
So I've got to give the reply. So it takes a few seconds, but in reply you get, "We'll await it."
1, 2, 3.
Yeah, I'm going to count it. "We'll await it with eager anticipation, and thank you very much for your help in this matter. We will recover, and we will see you on the battlefield in approximately 1 week." 19.
Really? That seemed longer.
You can watch it back if you like.
All right.
We'll find out next week. And by then it'll be too late, so it won't matter.
Mhm.
What episode did you say?
19, I think.
19
I think I'll
words.
get the syllables as well. That might be 18.
All right.
Right,
29.
if you think about the few weeks we had off since then, that probably is about right.
As the dragons, now 60 dragons, fly high above the top, various small dragons start to gather around the dragon mother's body as it lay on the mountainside.
Are we close to it, or is it like further down the dragon?
I did say you were about 250 yards away from the dragon mother's body.
Cool. Right. Let's go and cut his bleeding teeth out. Or whatever.
It's down to you, just do you want to go? Really want to piss off 60 dragons?
I'm only joking, mate. I'm only joking to see how you react. I thought you'd be the first one down there. Just gonna watch you go down and get killed.
Well, come out now.
We don't know where you are.
Yeah.
Honest,
Yeah.
Mojo suddenly appears from inside the cave. So I'm just going to get him out there.
Where's that bleeding motor there? Is
As he
You're
suddenly
all right,
appears
mate.
from inside the
Why
cave.
is he over
It's all right,
there?
limping and dragging his leg behind him, nose bleeding, cut on the forehead,
Oh no,
from getting battered by 60 dragons. As they fall in the cave.
Anna. He
Wow.
looks bleeding knackered. Yeah. You're
I'm
all
all
right.
right.
Yeah, you're all right, yeah. You need help with anything? You're right.
I think so.
Yeah, he's all right, Anna.
Oh, you won't believe what bloody hell happened to me in there.
I think I want to know, mate.
No, let me guess. All those dragons that came out knocked your ass over.
Well, the ones. I was even saying, hello, all right, just getting it on the way back. They were in a hurry. Don't know what for.
Look like you've been buggered.
Well, I tried to tell them that, if they wanted a snack, they could feast on Lindworm. But I don't know where they went. They were in a hurry.
Just because the big white dragon, that was their mum, got murdered by another big black dragon.
Oh, so you
He's
didn't
right.
kill it then?
No, it wasn't me.
No.
Bigger one. Much bigger.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I might need to sit down for a minute because I don't feel too good.
Well, we don't
Understand.
know if it was. We don't know if it was a black dragon, do we? We saw the shadow, didn't we? That was it. I mean, just assuming it's a black dragon because the shadow was dark. Is that right? That right? I didn't see nothing. I just saw it was a shadow.
I know it's a black dragon because it looks similar to my dreams.
Oh.
Depends on what you dream about.
Oh, it's not like I want to.
Probably books. That hurt.
Yeah. Right,
That's
what do you
like-
reckon they're doing over there then? Let's have a look. Let's have a little look.
Probably
What
mourning
I-
over their mother.
I just want to have a look and see what they're doing.
Well, while you do that, I'm going to come and inspect the dragon's body as well and have a little look. But before I do, I'm going to go pick my javelin up.
Hey! Did you? Is there anything else that you lobbed?
No, it's just my javelin.
As you start to look over and approach the dragon mother's body as it lays on the side of the mountain, one dragon, possibly of each varying race, maybe the eldest of the nest, say, stand over the dragon mother's body with their heads bowed. You can hear, even at this distance, a very light sort of vibration being caused by their throats. So a gentle growl, almost as if the dragons were trying to purr.
Bob, is that your stomach?
No, it's not. That ain't my stomach. That's them. Not they're all.
Oh, okay.
They're all sad about their mum dying. So I reckon we leave them be. No need to go over there.
Down there?
What?
Is it a cliffside, or are we able to go down?
No. So the where the dragon mother is fallen, it's not like on a steep cliffside. It's almost where the dragon mother landed with Boneface on her back. So easily traversable.
I would like to.
I just love how Bob's like very sympathetic and cautious when like there's severe potential danger ahead of something.
All right.
You don't need to go follow me if you don't want to.
Come on. No, I'll come down, mate. You never know. You might need old Bob by your side.
Just please don't do anything silly.
Well, I'll never do anything silly. I don't know what you're talking about.
Don't be silly, Magic Man. Bob won't do anything silly. I know it could be funny, but he's a king now. He's got responsibilities.
That's right, and he's a legend, Mojo. Yeah. He knows what he's talking about.
Yeah, with his responsibilities.
You got a lot to learn there, Ada.
You
got a lot
I trust my gut.
Well, that's your problem.
Yeah, you shouldn't do that, especially when you, some of the stuff you've probably eaten in the past.
That's right, yeah.
Don't mistake me for the other one, please.
No, you need
I've been raised by humans, not by other kin.
Mm-hmm. It's true.
So I got a different kind of taste buds.
It's very true. We went to his mother and father's funeral. You remember? This word is very trying.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Not there, Mojo. Don't be stupid.
That was more Hogarth.
No, not even Hogarth. Hogarth was asleep on chair. He slept through whole.
Yes, he was. Yeah, he was.
I remember. This is why I'm joining in to let you know.
You've done the actual initiation.
Thanks, Muscle Man.
That's right. Yep. No, I remember that and all. Yeah, that's right. Right. Go on, Renata. You lead the way. Because you look like them lot anyway.
Weight loss.
Holy shit. That's quality.
Bingo. I'm the only man in existence that's got testicles fucking under his Anyway, go.
That's on YouTube.
Good effort.
I don't care.
I do that with my right arm. It's actually my bicep that's made that lump now.
Fucking hell.
So yeah, so you're walking up this this bit of snow and you're heading over to the Dragon Mother, yeah?
Yeah, Dragon Mother.
As you start, I mean, you head over the dragon to the Dragon Mother herself as she lays there. You see on her side the green sort of cinder of the green dragon fire that was shot from this black creature, almost sizzling, burning against her skin. But as the snow lays there and she's cooling, you can see that it's starting to subside. As you're surrounded by one red, green, blue, white, bronze, gold, silver. Oh, I missed.
All the gems, or metallic. Depends on how you prefer.
Black, red, white, blue, green, bronze, brass, copper,
bone,
black. Yeah, there's nine dragons surround the Dragon Mother.
The dragon's made of children's bones.
No.
Oh, not this again.
That's our Christmas one shot if you wish to go and watch it. Dee and Matt found it hilarious.
It was, and so did everyone in the pub in Wetherspoons last night when I was talking to it, because there's a waitress in there that has the same accent.
Oh dear.
Oh no.
Oh no.
So now now I understand why you said it.
I was in the pub when I recorded it. Anyway, back to the game.
back to the RPG.
I be Bob, King of Ozma. Hear my words in through my
Mouth.
dragon friend here, Ada. Go on in, Ada.
Oh, you're going to let me translate.
Go on. Go on. There you go.
Be draconic. It's
Now
brilliant.
be in Draconic. I'll relay it.
I'd like you to do it as well.
We be the Grey Wardens, and we seek an alliance with you. Go on in, Ada.
We have a common enemy.
Interesting.
That's what you should say. For we have a common enemy.
Go on, Ada, translate it.
I will translate in Draconic.
We're going in.
Do it.
You're really going to go doing this to me, aren't you?
We are.
And just do it once to shut them up.
Because you're so good at it. That's why.
I am not that good.
Oh, you actually really are. Now do it.
We mourn with you. We mourn the death of your grand ancient mother.
It's all right. Dragons aren't dumb and they can understand common. Well, they just can't speak it.
But also
So-
having Ada doing in Draconic, it also shows that there's one among us that speaks their
it's
tongue.
fine.
Quite impressive.
As the red dragon closest to you, I'll just pick red, turns and sort of looks down at this small, black and slightly grey-skinned dragonkin, and sort of with a, "We do not mourn. That is not what is dead." Because obviously they're not going to be perfect English.
Would I have any idea of what is on
No,
about?
you don't speak Draconic, do you?
Oh no.
What did you say, Adam?
You're not mourning of the dead.
Not mourning the
What are you
dead.
doing? You
Oh.
get me then.
But they all look very sad, though. Just cheer them up. Translate this one for me.
Oh boy.
I am Mojo, friend of King Bob of Ozma,
That's right.
and I give you, in your moment of grief, even though you pretend you're not grieved, but you really are, let's face it, a song, a hymn, if you will, in respect of the fallen.
No, mate, I don't think it's a good idea, Mojo.
Too late. I've already translated.
Can you
I'm doing
translate?
both.
Translate.
Because they're dragons, it's very fitting. We light the fire.
What the fuck have I started?
Your
Yeah, you made
love
this.
is the
You made this
only
monster.
desire. We light the fire because we need your allegiance.
As a small
There you
bit
go.
of fire, as a small bit of fire spick just sort of lands in front of you, is that lit enough for him?
I'll go with it. Is that what you wanted?
If it means they're going to have an allegiance with us, then yeah.
You use this term mourn. We are not mourning, nor are we grieving.
We're partying then.
You do not mourn that which is not dead.
Right, well,
Oh.
is he not dead then? What's
He's
you?
not
What
dead.
It's a she.
She playing? Is she
It's
just playing
a
around? She's
mother.
sleeping. This is really most confusing.
Is she dead or is she not dead? What was saying there? Come on. She's not
Huh?
dead then. She's gonna come back to life then.
She might come back to life. It's maybe she's resting. Or they might not like people that are not their kind knowing their business.
Okay.
She's a long rest then. Right.
Well, maybe, Magic Man, if you just say to them that we do not mean to intrude on you, and if you are not grieving or mourning, then that's fine. Then whatever it is they're doing, just say we do seek an alliance with them. Yeah, that is it. But if they wish we leave them be, and that, then we will respect their wishes.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry, I've got to throw myself in here now. Being the only cleric of the group, I'm going to have to do this. It's not a problem. I'm gonna use Drago because he's not here. I'm hoping Matt would have had this idea. As Drago steps forward and starts walking up to the Dragon Mother, getting an idea in his head of something that is not dead, something that can be cured. He reaches out his hands and places his hands on the Dragon Mother and casts Cure Wounds.
I was going to do that.
What are you going to do? Lay hands?
Lay hands on Bull or whatever it is. I don't know who Bull is, but apparently I've got to lay my hands on him.
Apparently that sounds...
I was saying anything. I don't think these guys are going to go for this.
Well, I'm not a healer, so I don't know how I can heal.
No, I know you're not. This is why I grabbed hold of
I'm special.
True.
Yes.
This is why I grabbed hold of the cleric.
Well done, Drago. Well done.
As Drago casts Cure Wounds, I think he's got Cure Wounds.
Yeah.
I'm sure he has. Yes, because I dispelled it.
Yeah, because you're a dick.
He casts Cure Wounds. You see the green dragon cinder that was attacking the skin has now started to pass and is now dispersed. The Dragon Mother is not healed by any stretch of the imagination, but she is now stable.
Lay Bull's hands on you.
Your healing pool.
Yeah, something to do with old Bull.
How many points have you got left in your healing pool?
Well,
Because you used a fair chunk during the fight.
let's have a look here.
Paul.
No, it wasn't during the fight.
Yeah,
That was after the last fight. So I have all of my points left.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we did a long rest.
Because otherwise it's an action in combat and it's not really worth it for 5 HP.
It's not 5 HP. You can...
That's 5. Cure a disease or neutralize a poison affecting the creature. Oh, so I can do that with it as well. So you can restore 5 HP.
Oh, what? Yeah, as an action in combat.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. So is Bob going over to place his hands on the Dragon Mother as well?
All right, Drago, you ain't the only one that can do that. Right, look at this right there.
What? Okay.
You made this monster.
I know. He's actually pretty skillful. He's not bad. Why did he spit on the hand? He's not great.
Helps in the conductivity.
Oh, right, sure. As you place your hands on the Dragon Mother's side, you see your radiant light pass through your hands and into the Dragon Mother, and as you feel her absorb this light power, this gentle power that you have placed upon it, you suddenly, as your hands are there, as she takes a deep breath, and her rib cage opens and contracts.
That's right. I be King Bob, and see my power.
As the dragon,
Once in your life, you actually done something nice and haven't fucked up yet.
It might get a bit of money out, a bit of coin out of it. You never know what they might give us. It's always worth it, really.
Probably our lives still intact.
You never know. They're more concentrating on their mother, to be honest. I don't know why you're not really worrying about. What about our lives? Thinking about.
Oh my God! How am I out of breath?
He did run out of breath.
It's the only reason why I come on here every Thursday night. It's not to actually get involved in the campaign. It's to have my time wasted listening to this.
No.
It's why.
No.
It lets time pass.
No, not on his own. It requires everybody else as well.
It just builds his confidence and just smiling.
As the dragon mother takes another breath and another breath, the other dragons around her, now this gentle purring that they were doing now starts to get slightly louder as one of her eyes opens and she slowly starts to move her head round. As both eyes open, looking now directly at the Grey Warden standing around her midriff.
Yeah, that's all right, me darling. Look, there you go. There you go. Oh, yeah, you're all right now, are you? You're all right now, aren't you? Thank old King Bob for that. Go on, darling. Here. Every bit of water, you know. Here.
What? And with whatever energy that she's managed to gain from Bob touching her,
Normally you die when that happens.
it just manages to nod her head in respect.
Oh, cool.
That's right. King Bob. You lot should be bowing down in all. Well, that blooming ancient dragon nodded his head. You lot need to be bending the knee, you know.
Fucking dragons.
Who are you talking to?
It's lucky they can't. I know they can understand you.
They understand comedy, just don't speak it.
Yeah.
They're talking.
Bob's
Bob's talking to everyone else.
Your Highness, I've really, and this might be a bit strange.
No.
I don't think it's a good idea if you patronise them and start dishing out demands.
No. I'm talking to you lot. I'm not that stupid. I'm not talking to the rest of the bleeding dragons. You get my beard bitten off or what?
I think it'd be more than just your beard, mate.
You suddenly see all these 9 dragons sort of like their heads turning as they're sort of looking at each other really confused.
I do apologise for my colleague. He's a bit up his own arse.
All right, you watch that tongue. When that wouldn't stand for it, I'll tell you. Tell you, boy.
With the dragon mother's health slowly returning, all 9 of these dragons look up into the sky, open their throats and let loose with their various talents, from fire to lightning to poison to acid, as it all combines in one cloud above the dragon mother, dispersing in a huge firework effect.
Ooh,
in celebration of the dragon mother.
Really? Wow.
In celebration of the dragon mother's recovering health.
I try, but I can't because I used it.
Yeah.
I try to join it.
Oh, Garth, you seeing this? Oh, Garth.
What was this?
Wakey. We like my fire because it's your favourite. For fuck's sake.
This dragon seems to think that every time you say that now, it just wants you to spit fire in front of it.
I just put a thumbs up.
I'll tell you what, that would be really good if somehow Mojo struck up a connection with a dragon and ended up having a pet dragon following around and then on attack. It'd be like, right, ready, fire attack, really like my fire and a point, and then just that's how he starts spelling fire.
Stupid as it sounds,
it's not stupid.
If you'd have kept the dragon's eye, you probably could have.
Oh.
Well, that was the only way
to was because I was a bat in a cave.
Who goes that way then?
Who goes that way? Who goes that way? Who done that?
The only one I can actually speak to dragons.
Who done that? I know it'd be you.
Right,
No, let's not keep this dragon eye. It's not a book. Be gone with it.
Yeah. Blowing bookworm.
He did what he was supposed to do with it. You all did that.
I
You're paying
didn't.
to move a bit fucking quicker.
I mean, that by default makes me smarter than all of you. Makes me so smarter than everyone. He's the only one who didn't.
Oh, Lord.
You're about
Grand-
gently down the stream. If you see a crocodile.
No, I wasn't doing that. I was talking to ancient. Grand ancient dragon mother. We have given you life back, and we have freed you from the grasp of that evil bloke that was on your back that time. I don't know if you remember, but and I think it's about time you do something for us.
You're lucky in that she's not killing you.
No, hang on a minute, I've got this.
Oh, I can't
I
wait.
understand common. Continue.
We would like an alliance against whatever that stupid bleeding thing was that shot at you earlier. And as a token of your appreciation, I reckon you should each give us one of your little dragons as a mount. What do you mean? Oh, I can't say better than that. And you know, we take good care of them.
Dragon.
They'll be like family. They will. They'll be like family,
Yeah.
just like Ada is.
I'd like,
You treat
I'd
me
like-
like shit.
Come on,
to
Bob.
make friends with dragons and
Go on,
maybe
Bob.
have them as pets.
The dragon mother's currently looking at you, just deep breathing through her nostrils on the minute. Roll a persuasion.
Oh, it's not bad. What's his persuasion? 16?
Let him have it. Go on.
The dragon mother, the dragon mother that looks puzzled. The only person that can really read her face is those that really understand the movement of scales. So Anda's the only one that can, well, and Lindworm, understand her real facial features. As she looks so perplexed at this peculiar request from this short, hairy dwarf thing. Although King of Orzammar, she don't give a fuck. She bows to no humanoid. But as a token, what Ander can hear, because the rest of you with a deep growl.
What was she saying now?
With the deep growl that comes from the dragon mother, she was like, I understand what you have done for me here today. And as a token, I will offer you a mount to take you to the bottom of the mountain and return you on your journey across Ferelden.
Oh, I like that. Yeah, go on, put it there then. Put it there. Go on, stick your tongue out or something. Oh, yeah, there we go.
He's
And as you sort of, I'm assuming you're going to put your hand out and walk
Yeah.
there, with actually just kind of
Tongue out or something.
with a as a deep breath of this ice cold air sort of comes out of her nostrils and just whistles across the front of you, almost freezing your beard in place.
Oh, right. Oh, thank you very
May I
much.
place
Grand
I'll place my
eyes
hand
dragon.
on the either wherever the face is, and I, forehead to where, and go say thank you for your kindness, and sorry for the mess that is my colleagues.
Ah, good. Don't be like that, Ada. You bleeding love it, mate.
I'm
Right,
speaking in
probably
Draconic, so
having
you don't
Yeah,
understand me.
you don't understand a word he's saying. He's
And I'm gonna say,
Oh, yeah.
if you are able to go do an allegiance, we would be more than happy to help. Appreciate the help, but we're not gonna force you.
don't understand.
And I'll go back being normal.
I'm starting to wonder what it
Talking
is
normal.
with Bob
Just
and
with a final deep growl. It was just a gentle nod. It was just a thank you.
What is it with Bob when it comes to things associated with dragons and everything? What's that about sticking their tongue out, eh?
Well, I'm.
I bet
Lucky you didn't go
Diggy a
with
few
that.
times on that fateful night.
Yeah, well, don't call me Bob the Dragon Grappler for nothing.
They don't call you Bob the Dragon Grappler yet.
But I will do.
You need a bard to be able to sing it.
Here, Anna. Which
Don't
one
even
we
try
having?
it. I
then?
am not a bard.
Mojo sort of is. Mojo's
Don't
sort
even
of bard
try.
without any instrument. He can sing all sorts.
Right. Which dragon we having? Isn't that red one, that soupy green one, or the black one, or the white one, or what one?
I'll go ask which one is willing to go take us down.
As the dragon mother sort of turns and the large red dragon that seemed to have taken a liking to Mojo spitting fire at his feet because he appreciated the song. Sort of bends his head down and allows you to mount.
Right.
Ladies first.
But
Tally ho!
as you all start to get onto his back, as Mojo starts to climb, just because I can, as Mojo starts to climb, you suddenly see the big claw come out from under the wing and sort of pause as the head turns and grabs you and flicks you onto its nose.
I'm wicked. Hello. Oh, it's a nice dragon. There you
Seems
go.
like he likes you, Mojo.
Yeah, he's cute, this one. I like this. How you doing, mate? Yeah.
As the wings start to flap and the ground starts to get further away, as it starts to gain height, 2 circles at the top of Orzammar, as it just performs a dive generating with Mojo hanging onto his nose, literally grabbing onto the nostrils, just holding on for dear life. As this dragon starts to get up crazy speeds of maybe 150, 200 kilometers an hour.
Oh
as this
my
thing
God.
performs a dive, flying down the side of this mountainside. Just to let you know, the top of Orzammar to the bottom of Orzammar was a 2-day walk.
Oh,
You're now on the back of a dragon performing a dive on a 2-day walk.
is it just Mojo?
No, all of you are.
All of
All
us.
Oh,
I'm
right.
On one man.
I thought he was doing
Mojo,
shuttles.
Mojo just got flicked onto the nose.
Yeah, I'm on his nose.
Don't let go, boy.
As Mojo starts to scream, the mouth open with a catching something on the way down. Could have been anything. No idea. It's already flipping gone through. It was so quick. But flying down, and almost as quick as it set off, the wings open and just catch like a parachute, instantly slowing you down. Because I can, I really, really want you to all roll Constitution saving.
Yes. Oh, it's a shame I'm really good at these, but I rolled really shit. That's pretty good. I think I'm too good. I got a 13.
Well,
I got a 16.
With my +2 modifier, I have a 21.
Oh, I was just sending him a message. Wow, look, there he is. Hold on. We'll get Drago involved on this as well.
Hey, boy.
Hey, it's Muscle Man.
Right. What I'll pause it in a minute to get you caught up. But what I'm going to do first, because I really want to do this, you're just taking a 2-day walk, but in the space of about an hour and a half on the back of a dragon from the top of Orzammar to the bottom of Orzammar. So would you make a Constitution saving throw to see whether you throw up on the back of this dragon, please?
Hey.
Yes.
Right.
As you've just arrived. Everybody else.
All right. All right, hang on. What under the D20 again? Just joking. Oh. 8.
Cool. So as the wings open up and slow you down from this 150km/h dive from the top of this mountain, to the bottom, as you hit Mojo, although holding at the front, too busy screaming to be sick as he's holding onto the nose of this red dragon. The rest of you, and I mean the rest of you, as it slows down, you all straight away, your stomachs jump into your throats with a all over the back of this dragon without even managing to get it off the side because of just the sheer.
Oh no!
As the dragon sort of lands and allows you all to, I mean, Mojo getting flicked off of his nose as you all start to dismount.
Sorry, mate.
All
Sorry,
fairly
mate.
green from the journey. The dragon with a fair.
Before he flies off, as I will go do prestidigitation to go clear it all up.
Oh, that's really nice of you.
Because it's not his fault that he had a weak stomach.
Thank you for the lift and the near-death experience.
God.
You take care of yourself.
And as he says that, he kind of with a growl and goes, relight my fire, and spits one more.
Yeah.
I will go
The
purposely
fire.
say that to Mojo.
With Mojo and this dragon became friends randomly.
Future mount, definitely.
As the dragon starts to flap again and starts taking up, although with the prestidigitation that you cleaned its back up, you see it fly up. You see it fly to the. Got to remember my flipping map now. You see it fly to the east, still very visible as it takes a dive into the Lake Leviathan and coming up, spreading its wings, releasing all the moisture from it as it then starts its long ascent back up to the top of the peak of Orzammar. And that is where we're going to pause, so you guys can film that in the voice mist. So now you're all semi-recovered, and at the bottom of the hill, or bottom of the mountain, you are now going to get a screen share of the map, which you haven't looked at for months.
Oh, look, there it is.
Right, got the map here. Have a look. Go around.
Oh God, you're in charge.
Ain't got a moment to lose.
It does feel like you guys haven't looked at this for months.
Yeah, that's what
No, we looked when we finished Orzammar. The thinking if we're gonna go up the hill,
You are now
or go move on.
here. That dragon in that space of time flew all the way to
We've got like the main circle still, haven't we? We've got to go
May
to the main
Circle, Cold Coast, Makashkai, and then Denerim.
Well, looking
That's the
at
last
it
one.
from here, in terms of travel purposes, I would say it makes more sense to go to the Gold Coast, then come down and go follow along to the docks, and then go to the May Circle. Because Gold Coast is just right there.
Right, now hang on a minute. Right, yeah. Which one do we want to go to the most? What's up with the Gold Coast then? What's up with there so special? What do we need to go there for then? Hey,
This is where the Goliaths live. We need
Right.
to go get the Goliaths from outside.
who's at the bleeding May Circle then?
I'm going to go and see my kind.
The May Circle might be able to help us. Just in general, knowing more information about the Archdemon. Maybe help me with all this blotchy shit that's just showed up.
if you're lucky, if I manage to see any of the other Goliaths that I know, we might be able to do a rendition of Relight My Fire as a group, because we used to do that, and we were a little group of Goliaths called
we're
Fuck
going
That.
circle then. We're going mate. We're not going blue. Roll goes.
Although I don't know why every time I told my mum I was in a singing group with other Goliaths called Fuck That she used to clip me round the ear hole and say, don't say words like that. Oh, well.
I think it's the F word that you used. You say funk now.
It's a naughty word, that, yeah.
Funk. No, I like
Yeah.
fuck that, but we'll go. Yeah,
No.
okay.
Uptown, funk you up.
What?
Yeah.
What's the old Gold Ghost like then, Mojo? What's up there?
I've only really been there a couple of times when I was a bit smaller.
Without sounding really weird, you used to live there, Mojo.
Yeah, but we used to get away a lot though, remember? Yeah, it's all right. So, you want to be a bit careful because some of them are really grumpy, you see. A bit like Hogarth, he could be grumpy at times, but but you always said, Bob, that you and him were really good friends. So, so he might not have been like that with you. So, yeah.
Well.
So just be careful. Just remember, though, even though you are a king of Orsma, Majesty, and we appreciate your company, Majesty, you're only the king of Orsma. You can't go being king around there and being a bit bossy. Because they're not like little dwarves that run up and drop kick you in the face. They're big Goliaths like me, and they'll crush you, mate.
Well, I don't know what you're trying to get at with that like drop kicking business, but
I know what happened there. But anyway,
yeah. Well, it sounds all right to me. Get them on side. Who we got on our team now? Then who's on the list?
Just be careful.
You still need to go talk to the Goliaths that can join the crew. The Templars that are in the Mage Circle to join.
All the mages themselves.
And the mages themselves. One on the other. And hope maybe Drago's tribe if they are willing. And maybe the people of Denver.
Who we got enlisted? Let's tally it up. Who we got then? Right.
On the list, it's humans and Goliaths.
No.
Because we got elves. We got.
No, he was asking who have you already got.
Oh.
So you
elves,
got. Yeah, boy, what's up here?
Dragonborn, and your kind.
Yeah.
Just be careful.
That's 3.
Just be careful there, Magic Man, though, because Goliath, because you can't talk too much about books up there, because the Goliaths are not fan of books, and
no, they ain't got any.
Guess we're not a fan of magic either.
You're in for a rude awakening when you get there. I'll tell you, Mojo.
What? Who said that?
Things change when you're gone.
What do you mean? Who said that? Your fucking brother.
It's you, Olgarth. Oh,
yeah. Well, why not? You don't remember much about him, do you? Really, to be honest.
No, not really. No.
You don't really remember much about anything, do you?
Yeah, I remember the time Bob got drop kicked by a gnome. That was funny.
Your short-term memory is amazing, but you don't really remember much at home, do you?
No, not really.
No. Yeah, you're in for a rude awakening when we get back to the Cold Coast. And so are they, because you're me. You have to pretend to be me, because if you go in there saying you're Mojo and you look like me, shit might hit the fan.
Oh, yeah, I see your point. Okay.
How is Hogarth doing? Because I can see you actually talking to him.
It's fucking cold. It's fucking empty.
He said he's cold, and he says, that's not nice. He says, Bob, you're still a fucking idiot. Don't know what that means.
Right.
I think he's called banter because he's your friend. Like, yeah.
Yeah, that'll be it. And what you doing? What you bleeding do? You think that's funny, do you?
What?
You
You
think
talking
that's
to
funny?
me?
Yeah, I'm talking to you. You think that's
No, I
funny,
just think
yeah?
Hogwarts just telling the hard truth.
Messing
It's
around.
not banter,
No.
it's just the hard truth.
It's right. All Mojo
Wait.
can hear in his head at the minute is laughter. Just
You know, he's got something wrong with him, right? He's got mental illness. Right? It's not funny taking the piss out of him. But he's trying to sort his life out. Right?
Again, who?
Right, hang on a minute. This is the king talking to you. I'm talking to you as
You're not the king
as
of me,
Bob.
Bob.
We were staying on tomorrow. I'm still a king.
Oh.
King.
Come on, stop arguing.
We're not in Orzammar.
We're
I can't
just
Not to
handle
burst
outside.
your little bubble, mate.
We're in Orzammar land. Right.
Orzammar is inside the cave.
I can't handle
We are
this.
outside the
Keep
cave zone.
arguing.
This is not your
Stop
land.
it! You leave me alone!
All right. Go on, calm it down. Right. I'll talk to you later. Talk to you later, brother.
oh my God, I'm glad I'm in here.
Anyway, what do we know about the old about the old road to the Gold Coast? Then anyone about? Let's have a look here. Who's about?
We don't know because we ain't gone there yet.
Oh,
Silly.
I don't know. It must be
The best
travel.
person that can tell us about the Gold Coast is Mojo, as he's a person that
I'm not
lives in the Gold
talking
Coast.
about the bleeding Gold Coast. I'm talking about the road to the Gold Coast.
Right, I'm from the Gold Coast. I live there, and I'm going to make a stand there, and I'm going to tell you all about it. All right?
What I want to know about the
I
bleeding
will stop here and I'll
Gold
tell
Coast.
you then. Hold
Okay,
on.
tell you,
Hold
but
on, then.
as if you can't understand what I'm
on.
saying.
Right, I'm going to tell you. Now, shush. Wait.
About the road. I want to know what the
I'll
journey's going to
tell
be like.
you.
I don't want to know what your bleeding hometown's going to be like. I couldn't give a two shites.
Oh, mate. Fucking hell. Hold on. I'll tell you. Right, I'm going to tell you.
All right.
Garth, what's the road like?
That's probably the cleverest thing you've ever done.
That's great.
Boy, you don't remember? Fuck you.
I don't remember.
So once you start heading north, right? You head north. As
You
you
head
go up
north.
north, right, it gets colder
It's colder.
and it'll turn snowy.
And
that's
it
when
gets
you re-
snowy.
And that's when you reach the cold coast.
And that's when we reach the Gold Coast. That's why it's called the Gold Coast, because it's cold.
Oh, no.
But that's pretty much all you need to know, really. Head north, get cold.
Yeah, so Bob, you'll probably have to jump on me back and wrap yourself up as much as you can, because we know you get very, very cold, and we don't want you to get ice beard again, do we?
No, that's right. That's right. That's
And when
right.
the chill hits you, when the chill hits your back gets knackered.
Yeah,
So,
that's right.
as the voice in the sky, I love the fact you keep looking at Mojo as if Hogarth's going to talk to you.
Oh, there's two things. Yeah. Well, first of all, there is that, and I'm just go on.
As the voice in the sky now, you took half a day to walk up to the peak of the mountain. You then had your fight. You then
Well, it was 2 days.
No, I'm talking about from your wake up from your long rest.
All right.
So you had your half a day's walk. This is to tell you where you are today.
Yes.
You are half a day's walk. Then you are a fight. Then you are a cure and weird conversation with 10 dragons.
Give or take, yes.
You were then an hour and a half, couple of hours sitting on the back of a dragon, going crazy speeds
Yes.
in the death dive down to the bottom of Orzammar. So it's probably looking like you're going off into the evening of day 14
Well, I
of your
would suggest.
adventure in Ferelden.
I think maybe we should set up for the night, have a nice long rest, and I think we should go in the morning.
What's around? What's around us? Is it like trees and shit?
So now that you're back down to the bottom of the hill, yeah, I mean the old, the trader's path, which is the beaten track. Then nothing surrounding you except for green trees, various fields, bushes, and forestry.
Oh, I'm bleeding knackered. That's a good idea, Mojo.
Thank you, Majesty.
Yeah, more ideas like that, huh? Right. You sort yourself out, sort your attitude out.
Right. You're going to head north, so I'm going to stop the share.
Thank you, everyone. Then I come back now.
Yes, you right. I'm gonna be a dick. Yes, you right.
You're going to attempt to make some sort of camp, or what's happening?
Oh yeah.
Well,
Yeah, camp.
Where's my royal tent? You got
What?
it, Drago. Where you got it in that bag of yours?
I haven't got shit, Bob. Okay.
Oh, no, I'm gonna need my royal tent.
What are you saying?
Is there like in the general area? Because I get that we're probably somewhere out in the not in the open, but in the wilderness. Can we kind of find somewhere where we can kind of have our backs to something? Like if we make camp, just make sure that we've kind of got ourselves out the way of the main road and just kind of a little bit safer.
So you can move. I mean, you can move yourself off of the beaten path into the woods, and the only thing you would have behind you is the rockery of, well, the mountain, I suppose, of Orzammar. Is the only thing that's really around. The rest of it is just fields and plains and forestry. Or Anders going to go, hey, I've got a trick. Oh, he's run out of spell slots.
it's not that.
What is it?
So, shall we make camp then?
Sounds like a plan.
Let's know what does everyone want to do? Like, are we going to stay by the path or back up a little bit away from it in case something comes along?
That's a good idea, that, Dragon. That's always protect the rear. Always. Learn that the hard way.
We don't want anything coming up the rear.
That's right.
It's painful. Yeah, I guess if we're going to make camp, then if we kind of back up towards like you said, how did you put it? Rockery.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
Just the rockery of the mountainside.
Yeah, just so we've kind of got at least one kind of side covered, and then we only have to worry about kind of what's in front of us, so to speak.
Cool. So we're taking it in turns, are we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever they said.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a good idea.
I suppose I better make the bleeding fire then. Anna!
What?
Do a fire thing.
If you collect the wood, then
Well, I thought you had a spell or something.
I've got a spell that can do it.
Yeah,
but
go
I
on
need
then.
wood.
Oh, bloody wood. Right, go on, give us 5 minutes then.
Yep.
What's going on? I'm waiting for you guys to tell me.
Bob's gone off to gather some wood.
Great. Bob gathers wood. What's happening?
When he does that, I'll go make a makeshift bonfire and just cast fireball at us. I know it's a sorcerer's spell, but I'll cast
Ah,
fireball.
yeah.
Yeah, I only find 5 sticks. Is that all right?
It'll do for now.
There's one, a bit of me beard that fell off and all. There we go. That'll burn nicely.
Yeah, that'll be great for Tinder.
Good kid.
That's right, yeah.
I guess just sort of standing there, staring into thin air, thinking, I hope they're not relying on me too much about the cocoa.
We are completely relying on you.
Yes, we are.
We could be being coached by Holgarth up in his head, like just saying, "Well, whatever you do, right, this is what you need to do. You need to do this."
It's going to be interesting as to how much of his own backstory Mojo actually remembers. That's the challenge, because it's been 6 months since he wrote it out and sent it to me.
Yeah.
But unlike him, I made notes.
Do you remember? Do I remember?
The fire starts to burn bright, even though Bob only managed to find 5 sticks with a magical firebolt as it radiates and starts to burn and starts to catch the dry grass that surrounds it. Because Bob only found 5 sticks.
In my bed.
The sun starts to go down. You make your way through some more of the frost salamander rations.
Yeah, we've got 1 day left.
As it all dries out and continues to make some of this rather tasty jerky, sort of peculiar. But even cooked, it's cold.
Cool.
So you manage to sit around the fire, drinking and chatting away and sharing. Who's taking first watch?
I will take first watch, and at the same time, I'll try and figure out what accent I want to do for the morning.
Well, what I'll do is I will. Yeah, I can actually. I can. I'm not going to bother about perception. So while you're sitting there, and whereabouts is your hammer around your person?
I'll have it laying just by the side of me as I'm sitting, kind of. I'll be perched on like a rock, like a small rock, just kind of keeping an eye out, looking all around, and the hammer will just be kind of within arm's reach by my side.
Okay. So as the others drift off into a deep sleep, you sit there looking off into the dark night. The stars barely visible through the dark sky as these clouds start to loom, almost creating your own personal thunderstorm. As a crack of lightning starts to gently fire over the top of Lake Leviathan, a couple of miles away, you see this storm start to gather and surround this sort of area over this huge lake. Each time the thunder rumbles and the lightning crackles, you start to hear various words now coming from the actual storm itself. Simple words of danger, beware. As the storm starts to slowly subside and it dissipates, leaving a completely clear sky as the stars glisten and flicker. But that is a follow-on from your dream that you had last week, which you missed. So I don't know whether you watched the beginning of last week's episode or not.
I have. Yes.
Okay, cool. There you go.
Okay.
Anybody else? Who's next?
Okay.
Well, it's up to Drago whoever he wakes up.
Oh. Don't know. I haven't got any preference. Let's go with Mojo anyway.
That's me.
Mojo, it is your turn.
Okay. Sleep well.
What's your position, Mojo?
Missionary.
Well, I gathered that because it'd be difficult to do anything else. But you're currently in the missionary position. With which one?
There's no one because Mojo not done that yet.
Fucking hell.
So what is your position of flipping guard?
What do you mean?
Like Drago was sitting with his hammer by his side. What's your?
Oh yeah. I'm just sitting next to the fire. I'm just polishing my should I say Holgoth's great axe. Just giving it a polish and still admiring the cloak of the bat because he likes the way it's made. It's got a little shine to it, and Mojo quite likes that.
That's lovely. Well, just we'll have a random conversation with Holgoth then. As you're sort of staring and sort of stroking this cloak, the voice comes in as, "Oh, I stole that fair and square."
Well, what you done? Stole what?
That was my cloak. I stole that. That was mine.
Oh,
I should be the one wearing that. How the fuck did I end up in here?
I don't know, but what? Why did you steal it? You're not a thief.
The guy was trying to make advances on me, and I didn't fucking like him much.
Oh, okay, bro.
He said I had a pretty mouth. I didn't like it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, well, Mama used to say you got a potty mouth, so I don't know what that is.
Fucking true, and all that is.
Yeah, it's all right, brother. I'll look after it. I'm not gonna let anything happen to it. You can have it when we find out when we can get you out of here.
Well, if we're going back to the Cold Coast, you've got to be careful. Our cousin's still fucking vying for our blood.
Oh shit! Yeah, I forgot all about that.
You know, neither of us went through our fucking trials. We both fucked off early.
Yeah.
All right, effectively you're all right because you're still underage, but I'm screwed. And as you look like me, we might be in a bit of trouble.
Well, then I'll just tell him it's me then, because they know my voice is not your voice, and I'll just say to him something weird and magical happened. So I don't know what it was.
It was definitely weird. I'm not sure how magical, but it was definitely weird.
Yeah, I have to say though, bruv, although your muscles are slightly bigger than mine, your thing down there and that, and
don't you be looking at that. It's none of your fucking business.
I thought they were all the same size.
Who's are the same size? Do you not remember Dad's? Do you not remember Dad's? He used to leave a flipping groove in the sand when he walked on the beach.
I remember when Papa used to get drunk on the grog with our uncles and his friends and that, and he used to do a weird dance, and then he would swing it around.
Yeah, that was it.
What? Yeah.
That was the
And
one.
he used to. But do you remember when he used to sometimes carry a bucket with water on the end of it?
I love the fact that Matt's sort of just confused. He's talking about a penis.
Oh yeah, I'm fucking confused.
I guessed, but yeah, all the same.
This is two Goliath brothers talking about their father's penis. Longer than a bolo whip it was.
Yeah. Well, I'll be careful.
Well, do your best to keep your head down. Well, hopefully they don't recognise me.
Okay. Do my best.
Yeah, I would.
I wish
I
you was
think-
here, though, bruv.
I think you best you get some sleep now, mate. Long day tomorrow.
All right then. Night, old guy.
No, Mojo.
Okay.
Yeah, don't fall asleep yet. Wake somebody up.
Yeah, I'll go you. Bob. 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 Bob.
It's on him.
Bob. I'll teabag you. It's your turn.
Oh, I'm naked. What?
It's your turn to go and watch now, mate.
I'll leave it, eh? Don't you just do mine for me?
You know, I've got to get some sleep because I've got big days ahead because I've got to be careful that people don't think I'm Olgoth, which is going to be very difficult
Right.
Like I'll
Right.
because I look like Olgoth.
That's right. Yeah, that's right. Right, go on and get your head
All right,
down, boy.
I'm just gonna go bedding down now.
Duck your in there. There you go. Right. How's that? Nice and warm.
Yeah,
Yeah. All right. Yeah, you got your water and that, have you?
yeah.
That's it. Right. What a story.
think him a dad. I'll get over and done with.
Bob, I'm really scared that they're gonna think I'm Olgoth. Can you sing me a little lullaby, a quick one, get me off to sleep?
Right, close your eyes. Off to sleep. That's it. Don't make me bonk you on the head. All right. Good night. Night.
No. Yes.
Night. Then.
I don't think a dance remix tune, and that's going to get me off to sleep somehow.
Love kitty, warm kitty, little ball of fur. Happy kitty, sleepy kitty, shut the fuck up.
That's not how it goes.
All right. Keep your nose down, because you never know what's lurking in the shadows.
Well, roll us a perception check.
With disadvantage.
Why you got disadvantage?
No, I was just.
You were waiting for it, weren't you? No,
Yeah.
no disadvantage today. You're all right.
3.
He's asleep. Nice. Sees nothing, knows nothing. Sits there completely oblivious to what could have been and might have been, and probably will be by the time you wake up in the morning. Bob, who's next?
Here,
Yeah.
Drago! Get up, you lazy git!
Drago, he's like,
Get out,
What?
you lazy git!
I start kicking him.
Get out!
I've had my turn already, Bob. Go pick someone else.
Oh, sorry, mate. I didn't know. Anna!
This guy.
Anna!
What do you
stupid-
want, Bob?
You stupid bleeding lizard! Get up!
I guess it's my turn.
It's your turn. Right, you get double stag as well. Double.
Fine.
Double?
I think you can't tell the difference between the two Dragonborns because of his senile age.
I'm only joking, mate. Go on,
Bob does notice though when he wakes you up, as your eyes open, they don't flicker with the normal green, black glisten that they normally have. As you open your eyes, they sort of flare green before turning back to black.
Ooh. Something up with you, boy.
I think.
Your eyes are looking a bit funny.
So are the blotches.
Oh, I'm to get you to Yeah, I don't know. Someone.
Fingers crossed. If we meet anyone.
Yeah.
Anyway, go to
Hope-
sleep.
Hopefully you don't die on the way. And then,
Fingers crossed that won't happen.
well, I got me old lay hands on Paul. So, I'm always there for you.
I don't. If you really want to,
Yeah, well,
I think it's best you go to sleep.
No, I'm not doing it now. I'm going to sleep now, mate. Yeah. Can't do it on demand anyway. All right. Night then.
Good night. First things first. I'll take 10 minutes and cast Tiny Hut.
Oh yeah.
For the last 2 hours. Cool.
Like going into a hotel
Oh.
and then transferring your
last-
room and upgrading it.
Was it just the last 2 hours?
Yeah, well, we've done 2, 4, 6, and you're the last one for 8.
Oh, fair enough.
Nimvern
if you
gets a
were-
free pass.
Always does. That's what happens when you don't turn up. He didn't use any hit points. He didn't use any magic spells. He gets full night's rest.
Well, I'll go do Tiny Hut anyway for them lot.
And I'll be honest, it's the most useful he's been in weeks.
So that'll be my first. And I'll probably move myself away from them.
You'll move yourself away,
Yeah.
what, from a tiny hut?
Away from wait. How far can I move away for it to still be in form? Or do I have to be inside?
You have to be inside.
Oh, bollocks.
Because you cast it around yourself.
All right, I'll go stay in there.
Okay.
But I'll stay awake so I don't do anything in the sense of me believing I'm turning.
Nice. Well, this is where I get to have some fun now. Wisdom saving throw, please, Adam.
Mm. That's a 17 in total.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, that's a pass. So while you're sitting there, this regular feeling as you feel the darkspawn staff that you picked up start to vibrate your body. Now the hand that holds it almost starts to turn completely grey as you look at it, and your mind goes back to normal as the grey on your hand disappears.
I need to go find something else. I'm not gonna go turn to those things. Not now.
Not ever.
Me being a magic user already is a bad taste in people's mouths. I don't need this to be the final nail in the coffin.
I appreciate that. Have you got a thing?
I already used my inspiration, so I have none.
Yeah, have one. I appreciate roleplay, baby. So as you sit there contemplating the belief that you're turning into a darkspawn, the sun starts to come up from over the top of Lake Leviathan. And as you sit there, you slowly start to hear the trotting of hooves along the path and the rolling of wheels.
I'll go keep. Yeah, I'll try and change it, the hut, like to camouflage ourselves, just in case it is hostile.
Oh, okay, sure. As the cart then approaches, I won't do my greeting that I was going to do. As the
Sorry.
as the cart approaches and starts to just roll along the path, coming from the north and heading south. You recognise it. You recognise it. You recognise the. Do you even recognise the 2 donkeys that are pulling it? As this is Oscar's Emporium, still making its way along the trade routes.
Knowing if I see it's Oscar, I'll go shout out morning.
Out of nowhere.
While still camouflaged.
Yeah.
No, if I find out it's Oscar,
if I recognise him, I'm going to say morning.
Just put a
So
hand
you're still
out.
camouflaged.
yeah.
So I'm using that. That's
Fair
fine
enough.
because it gives me fun.
Oh yeah, I understand the story.
As he's just sort of plodding along, fits and bits are pulling his little wagon, and all of a sudden it's just morning, and he sort of looks around and nothing's there to and falls off and rolls onto the flipping grass.
Oh shit! Forgot I can't.
Did Mojo ever meet him, or was Holgarth already in play by then?
No.
Mojo died.
No, yeah, it was actually. Yeah, shit, yeah.
So Mojo don't know.
No, Holgarth knows him. Mojo is dead at this point.
Right. Okay.
Not even Holgarth knows. I know he does.
Actually, no. Holgarth won't know him because Holgarth was met in the episode afterwards. So neither of us know who he is.
As soon as I see him like, and falls over to, oh shit, I forgot.
He just kind of said, "What the?" I just falls.
Yeah, I'll go jump and say, oh shit, I forgot I camouflaged.
Ah, shit! Oh, die!
Mojo goes walking up to him and goes, "Oh, it's all right, fella. Come on, let me get. It's all right. Here you go. Here you go."
Well, blow me! We bleeds one of those blow me. It's a Goliath. Not seen one of you around here for days, all right? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm Mojo. That's my name.
Well, you look like one too.
Yeah. Thanks. Yeah, I think.
It's all right, no problem. It's nice to be meeting you as he sort of starts to hop back up onto the wagon. Hey, I remember you guys, especially that fella over there with the scales. Starting to get a bit of a suntan over there, I can see. Yeah, like that. Hey, Bob, still see that you got no hair. Like it, like it.
You all right, mate?
He's a king now.
He's a what?
Yeah, Bob. He's the king of Orzuma. You have to sort of bow because he gets a bit antsy when you don't.
Well, in that case, Your Majesty, have I got some royal bargains for you?
Thank you. Arise.
Let me start going through my bits and pieces now. If you're after a spear, an axe, a hammer, or a shield, I can even for you a great sword. If you're after some leather armor, leather-studded armor, I can do that too. And if you like reading, I've even got a book if that's what tickles your fancy.
No, you don't know because of Scales there. He likes to read too much.
He's only after a sale there, Mojo. What shields you got then?
Well, I mean, but what shields have I got, man? If I could show you the shields that I've got, I'll show you the shields that I've got. Come round the back here. Well, I'll show you my.
All right, yeah.
And you walk round the back and he sort of pulls the canvas off of the top. And what you see on the back is this huge layer, a mass of weaponry, steel and wood. And he sort of pushes some off to the side and he pulls out this huge shield, sort of stands it in front of him and he goes, "Here, look at the size of that." And I'm just sort of peering over the top of it.
Yeah, it's a bit big for me, mate.
Well, I'll be honest with you. I think most of this would be a bit big for you. And he pulls out his, and again, just grabs hold of the nearest thing of this giant greatsword that as it stands next to you is a good foot taller.
No, you're out of business with me, mate. Sorry, Gary.
Is there anything significant about
Oscar.
either the?
Oscar, yeah, that's what I said.
Is there anything significant about the greatsword or the shield? Is there anything in particular about either of them?
What, whether they're special or not?
Yeah.
Mojo wouldn't be able to tell even if they were.
No, I know that. That's what I mean. It's just like I'm thinking about.
But
Yeah.
I mean, as he starts to dive around, he goes, I mean, if you're not into weaponry, you're not into the shields. I know you're a bit small for the stuff that I've got on the back of my van, but I've still got my potions. If you want a bit of potion, if you want a potion or you want a pill, I've got anything that can tickle your fancy. If you need something to help you get up in the morning, or even something to help you get up at night, I've got that too.
Oh,
Do you have anything, a potion or a pill, as you say, to have that can transform my appearance into another Goliath's appearance?
oh, that's a good idea. That
Ooh.
Yeah, put that in his
Oh.
pipe and smoke it. You thought I was that thick.
he's a smart one. That Mojo, tell you, tell you.
What are you thinking about?
Well, there is a magic item that will do
Yeah.
exactly what you're after.
Ooh, is it shiny?
And I'm trying to remember what it's called. I think it's do you know what? There's actually somebody in your group that has got something that'll be really helpful. But I want to make a sale. So what he does, he starts digging around. He starts throwing stuff, and he goes, "Oh no, I've got something here. I picked it up in a mage circle. I've got a few bits and pieces magical, nothing major. Hang on. Let me see what I can find. I know there's something here somewhere. And I'm sure.
Oh, while he's doing that, looking through his wares, Ada, right?
Remember what happened
Yeah,
last time you
yeah.
touched somebody's stuff?
I'm not touching nothing now, right? But from Ada, right? You're looking rough, mate.
No,
I know.
no,
You don't need to tell me we had this conversation last night.
I haven't got what you're after, unfortunately.
He ain't got it, Mojo.
No, unfortunately, there is a cloak. There is a cloak of disguise that if you wear it, you can make yourself into pretty much anybody that you want to be of similar size and, well, in your case, weight. But I mean, something like that, you know, there's got to be other ways around it. Do you have to be another Goliath? Can you be something else?
Well, there is that, but I was just thinking that because my brother is worried that people will know who he is. Because, well, it's a little bit hard to understand. Basically, I'm Mojo. Nice to meet you again. But Mojo, this is my real voice, but the body is my brother's. It's hard to explain. Something that kind of happened. So, and at the Cold Coast, there's some problems, and basically I need to disguise the fact that I'm looking like Holgarth. So I need my brother. So I need to look like me, not him.
Yeah, do you know what? That sounds really normal. I come across all that kind of stuff in my game. If I'd have had my Cloak of Disguise on, that would have been perfect for you. I'm pretty sure that would have sorted it. But what about if we could make up an old a polymorph potion? Won't necessarily make you look like another Goliath, but it could make you look like something else.
Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. Has no one else anyone got a Cloak of Disguise
No,
that I could borrow for the duration of our trip to the Gold Coast?
I mean, it's polymorph. If you could polymorph, even polymorph, you know any druids.
Yeah, but I
What
kind
we
of
do?
need them to know that I'm a Goliath still.
Polymorph is always really useful.
Yeah. Has no one got anything that can help?
No.
I do,
Okay.
but I don't know how long it will last.
Okay.
And I'm going to lean forward and go, DM's discretion. And then he's going to lean back again. Because I know exactly what you're looking at.
Yeah.
I just planted that seed in your head. But unfortunately, yeah, no, nothing on board for you, mate. I really wish I did have. I really wish I did have.
How much is a polymorph potion?
A polymorph potion. Well, if you want me to make one that's going to last a long time, because it sounds like you're going to the Gold Coast for not just a little visit, for a long visit.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think it's going to be that much of a long visit, if I'm completely honest with you, because there's not many Goliaths hanging around there in a minute. But that's a different story.
What?
But if we get into the old polymorph, if you want a 24-hour polymorph, that's going to take about 200 gold pieces. If you want a polymorph for an hour, that's about 10 gold pieces.
Yeah, my brother's a bit broke. I don't know why. He thought he might have had plenty of gold, but he hasn't.
Well, I don't know how much I got. I think I've got a few quid. Yeah.
I'm just thinking it could still come in handy. But what you got, Magic Man? You got something there, yeah?
Yeah, I just got twiddle the bond.
Okay, you're not supposed to do that in private.
Pardon me.
Different kind of wand, my dear boy.
Oh, you dirty bugger.
Well, Mama said you twirl your wand too often, you can go blind.
Again, that depends on the wand you're talking about. This wand, not.
Okay,
Not
yeah.
so.
Yeah, that's an handsome piece of wood, that is. Not seen carvings like that for a long time. 1,000 gold pieces.
Sorry,
I've
not.
got
Not
1,000 gold pieces for you right now.
Not for sale. I do apologise.
Oh,
Yeah.
Can't blame
I'm
her.
more attached to it.
Can't blame her known for trying.
I understand. I do appreciate the hassle.
What was he know? He was an halfling, wasn't he? Can't blame an halfling for trying.
But can you do it, Magic Man, or not?
Yeah, I can.
Yay.
Do you want me to do it now, or do you want me to wait until?
Well, wait until we're just about to enter, because I don't want to lose any time on it now.
As Drago has stayed really quiet for all this, I'm going to get him to roll an investigation on the back of the wagon.
12 plus 0 is 12.
12. So, I mean, weaponry. You've swung a hammer or two in your time. The size of the weapons that are sort of laying on the back of this, even for you, they're too large to swing, maybe even carry. Every weapon on the back of this wagon is Goliath.
Wow. I'll just try and casually, in that case, then engage him in conversation. Say, so you are heading up to Cold Coast, yes?
No. Coming back from the Cold Coast, I'm heading up to the Alzamar market to try and sell something we wear. You know how it goes. It's how us tradesmen make our money up at the old Alzamar market, one of the busiest places in Ferelden.
But you go regularly to Cold Coast, or was this your first time going there?
It's my first time there in a couple of weeks. It's been a while since I popped in to see the old Goliath. Always chat with the old Lord Irwin. He's all right. He's not a bad lad. We normally do a bit of trading. I get some furs, get some weapons, get some bits and pieces. They always have a few little bits off me. They like my food, you see, because I bring the food from the elves, and they love a bit of fresh food. But yeah, no, I went there this time. I mean, there weren't a lot of Goliaths around, and the place was pretty empty. But I managed to find most of these scattered around outside the villages and things. So most of this is scavenged as opposed to trading. But there's nothing like a freebie. You know how it goes. Hey.
So these were just left outside. These nobody was around them. You just found them laying around.
Yeah. Nobody ain't around these weapons at all. It was they just happened to be laying on the floor, scattered around outside the villages mostly.
Interesting. You didn't think to look to see if it belonged to anybody?
What kind of businessman looks a freebie in the mouth? In their right fits.
We know this guy to be a bit dodgy.
Well, you've traded with him in the past.
Yeah.
You've only met him once. It was a freaking long time ago, but
yeah,
you traded with him in the past.
Was there anything then that would have given off a sort of...
What I know, what do you remember?
I remember everything. Nah.
I don't even know who this bloke is.
I mean, what should we know in going? Because we have not been at Olo for a long time. So, is there any advice you can give, or as my friend Bob would say, got any tips?
The best
I
advice I
like the
can give to you.
impersonation.
The best advice I can,
Took the words right out of my mouth, Drago.
and it must have been how you were kissing me. It was because he took the words right out of his mouth. Old meatloaf. There you go. Have some of that. The
Didn't say we're brothers, mate. Come on.
I don't know what he's on about, to be honest.
no, the what's the thing? Yes, best advice I can give to you. If you are heading to the cold coast, wrap up warm. It's cold.
All right.
Okay.
And if you happen to find any more weapons, you give old Oscar a shout, because a freebie is a freebie.
Do you have any winter gear?
Winter
I'm
gear,
intrigued.
well, and if you dig around underneath all that weaponry, I think you'll find some of the furs. It's the furs that I normally trade with the Goliaths, because it's fucking cold there. And if they weren't there to trade with, but I did manage to get a bunch of weapons.
What's the price on the furs, may I ask?
Well, that depends what kind of furs you want. See, now I've got wolf fur. I've even got some elk pelts. And if you really dig down the bottom, I know there's one there somewhere. Hang on. He pulls out this huge, white, massive, fluffy fur. And this one, snowy owlbear. Look at that.
Oh, blimey.
I haven't seen many of them around now. It's fucking this huge freaking thing.
I wonder why.
Almost covers the whole of the back of the wagon. But yeah, there's a few in here. I mean, it depends whose body they want to cover. I mean, if they've got to cover that big fat fella over there, who I think you kept saying his name was Mojo. Is that the one, Mojo?
Yeah, that's the
Mojo.
Yeah, he's
I mean,
the Mojo.
I mean, if you're going to need something like that,
You're a bit rude, that.
you're going to need it. Well, I'm not lying. You know, he's a man that looks like he enjoys his food just like the rest of the Goliaths.
Well, not that, you cheeky bastard.
Yeah,
big bone,
I'll tell
Mojo.
you what. Sorry about that. Have an apple. I need frozen apple out.
Oh,
I'll throw it back at him, and I'll throw it back at him, like with force. I don't want no apple. Don't like it.
You miss.
Well, how do you know? I haven't rolled.
I was, mate. I'm a hobbit. I just rolled a 19 on dexterity. You ain't getting me.
Orwin. Yeah, what's your name? Oscar.
You mean Oscar?
Oscar.
Yeah, I remember your name. How comes you don't remember mine?
You don't remember
yeah,
anyone's
old
name.
Yeah, that's it. You know, don't you know? Don't discriminate. It's everyone.
Bob, he was mean to me. He called me fat.
No, he didn't mean nothing by it, Mojo. All right.
It's not even my own body. It's
Yeah,
my brother's body, and he ain't here to defend himself.
yeah, well,
Sure.
he wasn't do something about it. Oscar.
When you're planning on finishing this sentence, I'll be willing to listen. What's up, Bob?
He's one of them wolf belts.
A wolf one? You want
wolf one?
You want a
yeah.
wolf one? Hey, do you want a black wolf, grey wolf, white wolf?
I don't give a shit. Just give us a blooming wolf belt.
All right, then he gives you a multicoloured one. It's got like a bit of black, bit of grey, bit of brown. He goes, there you go. If you don't care, you can have one of these. I can't fucking get rid of them. Nobody's like them.
Yeah, do me. Long as you keep me warm. Don't give a shit. Don't care what I look like.
I'll tell you what. Now that you're royalty, your highness, you can have that 10 gold pieces.
Then go. Oh, hang on a minute. No. I'll give you 5.
I'd have to say, he doesn't even try and barter or like negotiate. Goose.
Well, I'll give you 5. Come on, look at the state of it. Look, I've been dragged through the dirt.
Yeah, well, I've already knocked half the price off, and normally 20.
Well,
It's
no.
all right though. If you want to roll me a persuasion, DC's freaking high because you're negotiating skills. Suck. Beautiful.
Oh, what's the modifier?
Nothing.
21.
Oh, he's a bitch. Fine, as your fucking royalty, sure. Why the bloody hell not?
That's the
I
way-
not like I need to make any fucking money, is it?
You're a good bloke. You're a good bloke. Yeah, stop bothering Osimo. You know, I'll get word to do my son. Can't remember what his name is, and he'll sort you out with nice meal and that nice place to stay.
Fucking
You
kidding
know.
me.
Oh my god. Sure, yeah.
Bill, that's the
you
one.
say? Well, yeah, Your Highness. What?
King Bill, right?
Anything else that I can get for anybody? I mean, I'm still here, and I mean, I do need to get on my way.
Who
It's
needs a
starting
winter?
to get early? Go on.
Who needs a winter pelt?
What?
Who needs one?
Who needs a winter pelt?
Out.
Well,
You already sorted yourself out.
Yeah, I got one already.
Yeah, I've only got armor. I haven't got any.
We can't be covering that lovely body, can you? Drago, hey? Hey, see you in the mirror and all that, you know.
I don't want to cover it up, but I'm feeling that if where we're going is very cold, I'm afraid of the nipples getting so hard of cutting someone if I turn too quickly. So
Hopefully, Bob.
yes. How much is
very real danger, yeah.
how much is the owlbear pelt?
The owlbear pelt. Well, for those of you with a great taste, I must say, it is a beautiful piece of fur. Unfortunately, because they're so rare, I can't let it go for less than 80 gold pieces.
All right, you can get him down to 5, mate.
What's your fixation with 5?
Yeah, get him down to 5. I've seen my uncle do that.
It is a beautiful piece of fur, and I mean, it will keep even the coldest colds out.
Oh, what colour is it supposed to be?
White.
It's a winter.
It's a snowy owlbear.
It's more like a blooming grey. That blooming filthy.
That's a normal owlbear.
Bob, I've got an idea. Bob, come here. I've got an idea. Come here.
What is that?
Right, because you're the king of Orthamar, why don't you try and strike a deal with him, right, to take it for 5 or even 10 pieces, yeah, right, that the next time, give him exclusive rights to trade in Orthamar, right, and then spread the word around Orthamar that he's one of the best tradesmen in the land, and by popularity, by King's word, he'll become very popular and he'll make lots of coin.
Well, there's
I can check Mojo out with all these good ideas.
One of the best ideas I've ever heard, to be honest, Mojo. But you can't go throwing power around like that, you know. It's great imbalance.
He's not using power. It's you've got a very strong position. You'll be doing him a favour in the long run because he's going to be making a lot of coin. He's making so much
for
coin.
75 gold pieces.
While these two are having this weird conversation,
What's weird about it? It's straightforward.
He's standing on the edge of his wagon.
Man.
He's already put the pelt over the back of him, and he's sort of holding up a mirror, and you know Drago in the mirror.
This guy is good. This guy is good.
He is a good salesperson.
So this giant Goliath shield that he's sort of shined up. Drago can see himself in it, covered in this big, huge, like the beak just sits over the head perfectly, with the two horns sticking out there, just almost perfectly as he drapes over his shoulders.
Does look good, mate. Yeah.
I gotta say, there's not a man in this world that would look better in this than you.
Don't have to tell me. Listen, I know that owlbears are rare, but considering we are on quite a quite a noble venture, could you perhaps bring it down just a little bit, perhaps maybe to 50? We say something reasonable.
Right.
Well,
Honestly, it
I
might
mean,
work. If he gives us the discounts and you offer that, it might work. He'll make lots of coins, so he's not going to matter because where he makes all these coins, he's going to make so much of it. He'll be happy.
oh well, I mean, how noble is the cause? That's the question I'm going to ask you. How noble? I mean, I know you're Grey Wardens. I remember that from last time, so I did you a decent deal. How was that book, by the way? Was he pretty good?
Actually, it helped a lot. Actually,
Did he really? Well, there you go. See, I mean, I've got another one here. Don't forget, and he sort of pulls it out and gives you, flicks it over to have a quick peruse, see if it takes your fancy. But anyway, I'll come back. I mean, I've got to say, you are a very handsome man wearing a pelt. I'll tell you what, I can't quite go down to 50. How about 65?
I think I think maybe we could do 65, but just remember that when people start to see me in this, they will ask where I got it from. So I could drum you up some extra business. When people see me walking around in this, they will ask questions.
That's right.
Right.
Yeah,
This
that's
is
right.
how you barter. Roll me a persuasion. No, I'll give you 5.
I got where's persuasion? P. 15.
All right. And you see me, Simon, the fingers are moving really fast. 60. 60. I'll go 60. I can go and drop to 60. I think 60 is good for a pelt that beautiful, for a man that gorgeous. 60 is the best I can go.
Okay, we will go 60. That is fine.
Beautiful. And I'll tell you what I'll do. Because you bought that and I'm feeling in a good mood, I'm going to throw one of these in too. And he chucks you over a random vial of yellow liquid.
Ew.
That looks like someone took a leak in it.
It's not quite that yellow. As you look at it, it's more like mustard. And as you sort of hold it and turn it, the liquid doesn't. So as it's level, but then you turn the bottle. As the bottle turns, the liquid then sort of very slowly follows it.
Yeah.
It's quite thick.
Oscar. Right.
Who's that then?
Right. What if you went, if you did a really good deal on that cloak, right, for Bob, right? If he was to turn around and tell, because if you ain't gonna do it, I'll do it for you, right? If he was to tell, because he's the king of Orzammar, yeah. If he was to tell everyone in Orzammar that you're the best tradesman to deal with, and he will give you access to Orzammar, and everyone in there was to buy lots of things from you, yeah. Could you do him a good deal?
Well, let me tell you something, Mojo. There's a little secret I need to tell you. I'm already the best tradesperson at Orzammar Market.
Oh, I can't believe I've never heard of him.
Oh, what if I sing you a song, and if you like it, then you do it. Then you'll do the deal. Come on, please, because I don't want the king of Orzammar to freeze to death.
Well, the king of Orzammar has already bought it.
I got me lovely multicoloured one.
He's got the multicoloured one. He paid,
But it's not the same one. It's not the same one. Come on.
It's not the same one.
It's not the same.
Not the same.
No.
Have an apple.
I don't want an apple. I will sing you a song, but I have to be careful because the last couple of times I've sang this song, a dragon spits fire. So
right, if you want to start spitting fire, that's me. That's me out of here, gentlemen.
Whoa! I haven't done mine. I haven't had a go yet.
Hang on.
Well,
shut up. He's giving you the book. He's buggering off. He didn't ask for anything.
If Dragon Fire's the way he's going, we're getting out of here. Fits and bits.
Hey, whoa!
Go on. I'm getting there.
Bye then.
I want to go get a wolf pelt and do a trade of 2 books for this book.
Is it?
2 books for this book.
Too late
So
now, Edda.
The book that he gave me.
It's all right. Shut up. Oh, DM.
I'll wait you on our moss.
as the donkeys start moving, you see him sort of put his hand there. He goes, "You want the book or not? I'll take the book." Hands out.
Like, want to go trade 2 books and for this book and a wolf pelt and pay the difference.
You must be joking. You're the only person that ever buys my books. 2 gold for the book, 5 gold for the pelt. Go on. I've already done the job for him. 7 gold, book of the pelt.
Yeah, fine.
Yeah, fantastic. I'll tell you what, I'll see if I've got a pelt that matches your skin. And he throws over this black and silver with sort of dirty silver marks running down it.
Yeah, that works.
No, I was giving the dirty one.
Well, it looks like dirty silver marks.
It looks like a silverback.
It's a set and the 7 gold pieces, yeah?
Yep.
Cool.
I'll go deduct that.
Doesn't even stop moving the wagon. Yep, dragonflies, we're arm out, lads. Yeah.
Thanks for business.
Right then. Right then. See you later, mate.
And you sort of see his head bobbing up and down and sort of like just like, yeah, fuck you.
Oh, wait. Oh, he was waving. Look, that was nice of him, innit? He was waving back. Yeah, lovely bloke. That was good. Yeah, Ada.
What?
You're all right, mate. How you feeling? How you feeling?
No, I haven't phoned up yet, so that's a good thing.
What's up with you? Yeah. I was thinking, right, last night, that you look a bit rough. Right?
Just a bit.
Yeah. How you feeling? What's up with you?
If I know now, I would have told you. But as I don't know what this is,
Right,
how can I tell you?
I just want to try something, right? Hang on a minute, right? You got to trust me here, right?
Oh,
Yeah. Well, don't worry, don't. Right.
this is the end of the world. I'm trusting Bob to heal me.
Right.
I'm gonna die. Yep, I'm dying.
Right. No, don't run away. Right, hang on. Yeah.
No, I'm praying. I'm praying to our
Right.
just day.
Right, on the head.
I'll see you soon, Mum and Dad.
Pull, hands on lay, hands on pull, heal.
Nothing happens.
Fucking hell. I can't. The heal is
Are
disease.
you sure?
It's not a disease.
He's not working, mate. You
Fuck all happens.
I'm trying
Yeah,
my best.
I get what you're doing, but fuck all happens. Your divine powers just don't cut it.
Well,
Well,
If
I'm
it-
fucked.
I'm sorry, mate. If the touch of a great king,
I'll tell you what,
It
because
doesn't heal you.
because I can, as you sort of, Adam, did you go on your knees for this? I mean, what did you do? Because he placed his hands on your head, right?
I'm like,
You said you were
you know, in
praying.
the sense of I'm running away from him, thinking that, nope.
You said you were praying.
You said you were praying to Andraste, which is why I've got you on your knees.
I'm like there running while saying a prayer. Like, nope.
Right, okay.
Or looking up.
Oh, I suppose a touch.
When he
your
actually
back then.
gets me, I'm like there, like looking up, saying, "I'll see you soon, Mum and Dad. I'll see you soon."
Fair enough. No, I've got no colour for that. He's already. It's colourful enough.
well, if the touch of a grand king doesn't heal you, only the gods can
Bill
do
ain't
it.
here.
You what?
You said I got touched by a grand king. Bill ain't here.
Only the touch. Yeah, mate. I'm talking about me, mate. Talking about me.
You're
What?
a king, not a grand one.
Well, it's a bit unfair that I don't.
Well, you haven't
trying to help you out there, and
Oh, I
it's
don't
been a bit
know.
rude. Been a bit rude, if I'm honest.
I don't know. He handed over the reins of Orzammar to his son, which was probably a smart move. He placed his hands on the dragon mother and helped bring her back to life. I suppose that's a fair shout. He hasn't actually done anything wrong, really, yet.
I'm being a fine. I'm sorry for being a pessimist. How's that?
Very good.
I'm giving you a true trial to prove
don't-
yourself.
Don't be bloody sorry. You don't do it again. You stupid lizard.
And then you're back to normal.
So now that you have all successfully purchased anything you want, Mojo's got a couple of apples, which he's really happy about.
Fuck off. I've thrown them. Don't like apples.
Hogarth used to like apples.
No, don't. Not
He likes
sweet.
tangerines.
So
No, don't.
you're going to begin your walk north. I'm going to, rather than just bitching by the side of the road, you're going to begin your walk north, and you continue your argument. Every so often, Bob's sort of, "Dude, let me touch you," and he's like, "And fuck off, get away from me."
You tried and failed. It seems it's not a disease. Just press on. We'll find someone that can actually give us answers.
All right.
And as you continue, and you start pushing on. You've been walking now for about an hour. The sun's up. It's a warm day. The temperature is fairly mild. Who wants to roll me? Actually, who's in front? Who's leading?
I got the it.
We know that, Bob.
Well,
Who's out in front? Who's leading this? Are we going with? I know it's just disappeared, but are we going with Mojo leading the way?
if he knows
Mojo's leading
his
the way.
place, yeah.
Because effectively, Mojo and Hogarth are the pairing that will lead you to the Cold Coast.
Yeah, we're relying on them.
Great.
Completely.
Really, unfortunately, he's disappeared.
It's gone.
Can you hear me, Mojo? Have you gone for good? Are you coming back? Just like take that. Want you back? Want you back?
Should we have a
Want
quick
you
two?
back for good.
Should we have a quick 2 minutes? Like,
So while I'm choking on me now, I didn't want to go down. And that's what she said.
Yeah.
You slowly start to make your way along this the trodden path, with Mojo leading the way because he's the one pushing through to the Gold Coast. Much to the surprise, with Hogarth in his head, like,
Yes.
"You're going the right way. Don't worry about it. It's all right.
All right.
Keep heading north. Keep the sun
Don't
on your
fall-
right hand side."
Well, don't fall asleep, please.
I won't fall asleep. It's daytime. It's all right. Keep the sun on your right hand side. This one.
Okay.
Do you know what? I'm not even going to wait. I was going to wait. I'm not going to wait. When we come back next week, Mojo, give yourself a level of Bard. I'm done with it.
yeah.
Yes.
I'm
I
done
even
with it.
come up with a new one earlier. I did when we was with the dragons. I did honestly.
You have to get yourself an instrument.
You're telling me you don't want that.
Oh,
Because I'll
yeah.
fucking do it and you'll regret it.
No, not to actually play here. You need an instrument to be a bard. So that's
Okay.
your next purchase. But yes, level up over and when we come back next week, you can be Goliath and 1 level bard. A barbarian bard. Think about that.
A barbarian.
A barbarian
Yeah,
bard.
I like it.
Barbarian. I like it.
Yeah, a barbarian.
And if
Yeah.
you think about it, early in this episode, he did befriend a dragon.
Yes.
So-
But he didn't make
I
love
just
to
don't-
one.
He didn't make love to it. He was
Yeah.
close.
Yeah,
True.
I made a song up earlier. It went, stick your tongue out, stick your tongue out. That's how our deal is done. Healing words, of Mother Dragon is saved. Thank you.
You can tell he's only got 1 level.
Well, that's just a bitch.
You know what? I'll tell you what. When I get really bored one week, I'm going to record like this 10-track piece of Mojo's greatest hits. Literally, and I've had to
no.
upload it.
Yes.
Oh,
Needs to be done.
God help us all. Well, as you're walking, Mojo, quickly roll us a perception, because this week seems to have really taken a long time. I'm halfway through page one.
Alright, I'm gonna 15. Yeah, 15. I haven't got a
15,
modifier.
great. In the distance ahead of you, and sort of covering your eyes from the sunlight as it beams in from the east. As you look ahead, you can see the glistening of armor standing in the middle of the path.
Oh, shiny. Oh, okay, something really shiny up there ahead. That way.
Oh,
Just
I'll just brace
informing a lot of
myself.
you.
Brace myself for a fight.
Okay, now might be the time if I could borrow your coat, your disguising thing. If you could do your thingy with your thingy.
Yep.
I need to look like me, not my brother.
Oh,
I will use my wand and turn Mojo into Mojo.
You're going to turn him into Mojo.
Mojo's form body.
Polymorph him to.
Or just any Goliath, just not Holgar. Any Goliath form.
No, just a random bloke. Just a random bloke. That'd be
I
better.
don't want to be a
Yeah,
Goliath.
No,
wants
Mojo wants to look like Mojo. It's fine. Mojo can look like Mojo. It's not a problem. So as you use your polymorph wand and you sort of cast, as you suddenly see Holgar's face, the basic figure of him doesn't really change much. The muscles and everything else sort of stay. The little pot belly that Holgar has built up over the last sort of shrinks again and turns into a much younger stomach. The face changes. The tattoos almost move around to take a different shape on the face. But yeah, I mean, as you're looking at him, this is now the face of Mojo, the Goliath that you remember from 30 weeks ago, before he died.
No, that is me. Oh, that's brilliant.
Oh,
See, some magic isn't bad after all.
And as you stand there, as you stand there in the path, these guards have been making their way towards you while this polymorph spell has been taking place. By the order of the former general, now Lord Loghain, and in the name of Queen Honora, you are under arrest for treason against the crown of Denerim. And let's roll for initiative.
Bagger off.
What? You mother.
Oh, it's these motherfuckers again.
Bloody pain in the arse.
Initiative.
Give me an order of march.
I have
The bloody.
Bob's got the rear, I know.
I'll be behind Hobov.
I had a dirty 20 with a +1. What is going on here?
Right. So two big guys at the front. Adder's just cast the spell, so he's going to be there and there. And Bob's got the rear, and Lindworm is hiding in a bush. Share. Pow!
Ooh.
Oh, I like it. It's really, really detailed. Quite a lot of stuff going on there. It's good.
Oh, no, Jeff.
No, Jeff. Oh my God. Oh my God. I'm so upset with myself.
Do I get anything extra?
What,
For
for
not supporting Jeff?
What, and that Jeff wasn't there?
That's pretty good.
Right,
Yeah,
fine, rolled
he
out.
was ready. Right. Get her back. Sure.
Oh, yeah. I've seen it. Yeah.
Yeah, I see him now.
Yeah, I see him. Yeah.
Right, so what we'll do is we can do that. There we go. That's cool. Right, 20 and above.
Yes, it's 21. Oh, he beat me by 1.
Grand. So that was and then Mo 2. Does Mojo realise that now he's just polymorphed back into Mojo? The model that's on the table is Mojo.
Hey.
Yeah.
Okay, 15 to 20.
Oh
Awesome.
shit.
Oh dear. Yes. Okay. Where am I going now? 10 to 15.
13.
Lovely. Well done.
Me lucky number.
Cracking. And then that will mean that Andrew is bringing up the rear. No, not
Who?
Andrew. What's his name?
Anders, not Anders in front of me.
Drago is bringing up the rear with a magnificent.
7.
Oh, that's not too bad. Could have been.
Magnificent 7. Hey.
Where's Linda? What happened to Linda?
And 7's also my lucky number.
He,
So, well done, Drago.
Linda's hiding in a bush.
Yeah. Looking at his phone.
Gathering moths.
Yeah. He sits on
A
a
ro-
throne with
A rolling bear gathers no hair. So as we we'll get ourselves underway. Yes, you over there under arrest. We have a warrant, and Andy, you're going to start us.
Yep.
You there, foxy, scaly man. What are you doing? You don't even know, do you? We're useless. Ha ha ha.
Who are you?
Well, me. Melon.
Yeah. No.
I
My-
gave
my-
him Malams.
My really nice housemate brought them in because I already ate all my stuff.
It always starts with buying candy first.
I know. I've already been in his room, so it's okay.
So I'm gonna go move to the side so I won't shoot Holgar. Mojo. No.
Ha 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 ha. Not that easy.
And first guard I see in front of me. Like, oh please shut the fuck up. And just shoot acid arrow at level 5 because I had enough.
You've had enough.
Fucking hell. And they're taking no shit.
I'm slowly I'm blotchy and all that bollocks.
Yeah, fucking hormonal.
Blotchy. I love that it's on blotchy. I'm not turning into a dark spawn, I'm blotchy.
That's a 15 plus 8.
23. Yes, that hits.
That's 7 d4s.
74. Bloody hell.
That is 15 points of acid damage.
Yeah, the acid arrow flies through the air, striking the captain as he stands in the middle of the path. This is my favorite tunic. Anything else?
Yeah, I've just realised I've not fucking put all my things back up.
You take at the end of your turn of the person who got attacked, you take 2d4 acid damage.
Okay.
Just so, and that'll be my turn.
Okie dokie.
Mojo. Got Mojo. Right, yeah. I'm gonna go up to the captain. And I'm gonna say, you leave my friends alone. This is my land here.
Hello,
Where
Mr.
from?
Christy Patterson. I've just wanted to tell you, you sound like.
Yeah.
Hello.
Do you know what? Funnily enough, Perry is exactly that I base Mojo on.
Oh,
His voice.
Oh, nice.
Funnily enough, yeah, thank you. Anyway, but just gave him a little bit of a more of a that. Than, right, so
Hello,
I'm
Mr.
going
Patterson.
to right. I'm going to rage.
I don't believe it's taking me that many weeks. Yes, you're raging.
Yeah,
You
Mr.
are
DM,
on.
please Can I have a jam sandwich, please? Right, I'm going to get my great axe and I'm going to hit him with that.
Yeah,
With
Kev.
a 14 plus a 6 is a 20.
Yeah.
Then we go for, put the right die up. Slashing damage. We have the 12 plus a 3 is a 15.
Very nice. Plus a 2 for thingy.
But yeah, I was just about to say, me plus me 2 on there, so 17.
Mm-hmm.
And then we go for attack number 2. Right. 17 to hit.
That is a hit. Just.
Yeah, just. Okay. That one's only 9 points of slashing damage.
Lovely.
And I don't get a third until I'm frenzied, do I?
Yarth. Remember, when you
Right,
frenzy, you get a point of exhaustion.
Yeah, okay. So I'll frenzy for my next turn. So that's me.
Okay, that will bring it to the vet's turn, or the captain's turn, who's standing in front of you.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to take a swipe with his long sword. Swipe number 1 is a 19 to hit.
To hit.
Swipe number 2 is a 21 to hit. No, 20 to
And
hit.
is a hit. I call upon Stone's endurance.
Well, I haven't hit you yet, but sure. And then we'll do the damage, which is going to be. Ooh, roll the right dice, James. It's going to be 18 points of slashing damage from the 2 strikes from his longsword.
Okay, and I roll me d12 and plus me 2. Right, so a 9, 10, and 11 in total. So that's what am I taking in total? So
And you're raging, so it's halved. So 5.
yeah, 5. Okay.
This is why you're the tank. So when you ran into the flipping yesterday and turned into a push.
Yeah, I didn't think we was going to keep bringing that up. Well, I had to have a look. You never know.
Giant tart. Run away. Yeah, that is all my. Well, actually, no. Yeah, go on then. I'm going to use a fair bonus action, but sort of a free move. And he sort of puts his fingers to his mouth now, so like that. But nothing happens as of yet.
I'll go roll the 2d4.
Thanks.
Um, 6 points of acid.
Lovely. Exactly what I wanted. Always wanted that. You start to see that the acid now starting to burn through his armor. Just sort of. Not my favorite tunic. I like this tunic. Damn you, scaly bitch.
I'm going to do a lot more verse.
Sure go, Bob.
What's the distance? How far can I get?
Always brings up the rear, shortest legs. Brilliant. Dun, 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 dun.
Oh, man. Fucking hell, that's nothing.
Dun.
Yeah. All right. Oh, man. If I use dash as my action, how close can I get to the enemy?
You probably be able to join Mojo with the captain.
Right, go on then.
Yeah. Little and large fighting side by side.
And as he's running, he's gonna go,
I call upon giants might.
Of course he does.
Action surge.
Pardon me.
It's a really good action to that sound effect. That
23 to hit.
That hits.
12. Oh, hang on a minute. 15 points of damage from the first one.
Lovely.
And in the second, Weaver's Edge comes down. And an 18 to hit.
That hits.
And that is 9 points of slashing damage. And can you give me a Constitution saving throw?
I bet I can't. Well, I can.
Oh, no, sorry. Wrong one. Strength saving throw.
Oh, that's even better. 19.
19 passes, but you take 8 points of fire damage.
Of course I do.
And I'm knackered.
Jesus Christ. This poor guy. Shouldn't have fucking stood him at the front, should I? So yeah, this guy now, his favourite tunic is now not only melting but burning. That's going to bring it to the two fellas standing behind him. Ooh, who are going to move their full movement.
Oh, shit.
They're just going to go straight to there because they're not going to fuck around.
Oh, no.
As they both stand there, Ander, you're going to get the first hit. The other one didn't quite make it. But that is going to.
I'm going to go cast shield as a reaction.
Yep.
Do I have it prepared? Yes, I do.
Oh, it's plus 10. 22 to hit.
Yeah, that hits. Even though it's shield, I got my AC will be 20.
The second strike. It's plus 10. 26 to hit.
Yep, that hits.
So that's going to be. The first strike is going to be 10 points. And the second point, oh, Jesus Christ. That's from his blade altogether, that is 18 points of slashing damage.
Oh, bloody hell.
Cool.
The other one didn't quite get to Drago, so oh, hang on. Hey, there we go. Look, back.
Oh, nice. Yeah, oh, yeah, that's great. That's
Bit better. And yeah, that is them. So that'll be Drago.
Nice and simple for the first round. I'll just run up to the guy in front of me and try and clock him in the back of the head with my hammer. So that is 22.
Yes, that's it.
Yeah. So that will be. Where is it? There it is. 5 damage.
5.
Yeah, just 5.
Really? From your magical hammer?
5 damage, yeah. I think. Let's check one thing. Yeah, okay. I'll do because I was quite disappointed in that. I'll do spiritual weapon as a bonus action. And I will cast it. I'll cast it next to the guy who Mojo and Bob are engaged with, just as a duplicate of my hammer. So that one is 21 to hit.
To hit.
And damage-wise, that is a little bit better. That's 8 damage.
Cool.
And I'll end my turn.
Awesome. As this guy's getting, he's acid is destroying it. Fire is burning it. This weird magical hammer just battered him on the side of the head and dented his new helmet. These were all new clothes, but as he let out his whistle at the end of his last turn, come, creature! And as you see, the bushes start to rustle.
No way. Oh. I thought the giraffe was coming out.
The giraffe was coming. Out steps a giant darkspawn.
Oh, shit.
And because it's 10 to 11, we're going to stop there.
No way.
And we will continue with this battle next week.
All right.
Blam, they make it really difficult for me each week. For those of you who make it to the end of these episodes, thank you very much. For those of you who are keeping up with the campaign, and until next time, take care.